So Kian's sitting out in pit lane. Mystic Clegg, I think he's going to take him. He does, into 5th place. Actually 6th place. Mystic Clegg. So we'll see Kian coming. Kian's actually leaving pit lane, so that's why it was a bit confusing. It was chucking it around, but no, there goes Mystic Clegg. He's up to 5th place, going off onto the right hand side, well past Kian at that point. So Kian out there in 6th, Mystic Clegg ahead of him in 5th place. 25 laps now for these boys. So they are also over halfway through this race now. In the 6th, Ninky there in 7th place. So much of Ninky has kind of been on his own a little bit. Really been involved in any real battles out there, but still holding his own now in 7th place. 8th in 8th. Still giving it everything he can. Nice. Always a man for a bit of entertainment to watch, that's for sure. Is Nath, no matter what car he's in, does for the entertainment factor. He's certainly up there as one of the better ones. He will keep going because he never gives up, does Nath. As this battle, GR3 battle going, it's still going, but it's still, that's life, and it's still Graham in 10th, so these two haven't really changed. In fact, it's almost a carbon copy of what we just looked at. Oh, Graham was close then, and he tagged the back of that's life, but looks like Graham has got slightly more pace. That AMG and the Lambo. Declan now screams up behind him. Can't go that side, Declan. You have to go up the inside there. He does. This is the moment to get them through this fast final corners. But watch Graham and That's Life battling it out for the top spot here on the GR3s. Why not? It's Kim Ching then. It's quite a long way back then, so it really is between That's Life and Graham really for that GR3 win here in Interlagos, although King Chin and Captain Slow are battling it out for 11th and 12th place. It's Captain Slow that just takes King Chin because of the penalty, but then Captain Slow picks one up. Second though this time. Just ran it off, didn't he? A bit wide onto the edge of the track, and second penalty he's been punished with. Chin, I think, wants to hang around behind Captain Slow for too long. So like I said earlier, could just sit behind him because he knows he's going to get past him anyway, courtesy of that penalty, but the racers, they just want to get past the drivers that are in front as quick as possible. They haven't got all that, ain't got the patience to hang around behind them, but probably best for King Chin at this point just to sit there. Don't allow Captain Slow to get too far ahead of him, and you know, just as I said earlier, take an easy pass to get that spot. Ninky there, just half a second as well, goes up the inside. Nice pass there from Ninky. It's King Chin. Now his next part of the pass is Captain Slow. Now Captain Slow, here we go. Well, actually Ninky's got a penalty as well, but Captain Slow particularly is going to be taking off that second now. So where's King Chin now? Is going to take him surely by the end of this straight at turn 1 maybe. He's got that speed on him. He's got the going to get in the slip as well. Look at this, the 2 BMs up to turn 1. Maybe not. I think Captain Slow's going to just have enough to keep him ahead. He is. So Captain Slow still in 11th, ahead of King Chin in 12th. Still That's Life and Graham in 9th and 10th. That's your 4 GR3s. GR1s. Is P White, sorry, long way ahead of Castian, who will become second because Declan's in. Just coming around now is Castian's going to take that second place as Declan's in pit lane now. So Castian gets that second, and Hodgie is going to get that third. So this is quite a close little battle in the GR1's drivers. Hodgie, bright red lights down the side of his car. Three bright red circles. It's like connect forward, isn't it? Except there's only 3. So Hodgie comes round and up the other side, trying to chase down Castian, who's actually back up to second place. He's just got the 2 red dots there on the side of his, but yes, it's back to second for Castian. So he's had a pretty comfortable race, ever improving, and here he is sitting in second place, so can't grumble with that. So if you can stay there for what's left of this race, 15 laps, 16 laps, be a good result for Castian. It'll be his best result actually so far this championship, Castian. Likewise Hodgie sitting in the podium, 3rd podium place, and if he stays there, I'm sure that will be his best result as well so far in this championship. Be coming in though shortly with looking at those tyres and fuel, so it's not over yet, is it? But maybe the next lap or 2 will be in. Castian, yeah, he'll be in soon as well. Got a bit more life on his tyres, but fuel wise is quite low. Kian there in 4th. It's on the hard tyres now. So let's have a look. So Kian's now coming round the back of the front straight. There's the in conjunction with Hodgie. Yeah, this could be quite. Yeah, Hodgie is coming round the start of this technical part now. When he comes in, he might actually get taken by Kian. He might lose that 3rd place. Needs to get past this GR3 quick though, and he does. So the gap's not mega big between himself and Kian. Fancy he might stay out for another one though. So let's see if he can push on Hodgie, try and increase that gap between himself and 4th place Kian, and hopefully by the time he comes into pit lane he'll be in and out, shake it all about, and still ahead of Kian. But it'll be a tough ask, I think. He does stay out for another one, doesn't he? Nathan, obviously getting the blue flags, Nathan. He will, well, spectacularly keeps out of the way, does Nathan. He comes back on, but yeah, that was drift supreme through turn 1 there from Nathan, as we see Hodgie now. So Hodgie just gone down that front straight. Kian now just coming through the first S's, so actually Declan as well is right behind him, so actually Hodgie might lose 2 places here when he gets into pit lane. So we'll have to wait and see when he comes in, Hodgie. We'll keep an eye on that. Our leader P White's in meanwhile. So does that get Castian up to the lead? I don't think it will. I think he's just a little bit too far behind P White to get that done. In fact, P White just going in now, so he's only just gone into the pit box. So actually Castian might, I thought he was already in there, but he was actually literally just stopping in the box. So Castian, if he doesn't come in, that is, will take 1st place, and he's not coming in, so he will grab that 1st place off of P White, but of course will be due to stop himself soon. Well, actually P White is coming out of pit lane, so actually he might not grab that 1st place. No, he hasn't. So that's a quick stop from P White. That was tyres and fuel, so really quick from him. Castian there just coming round, so actually it's a magnificent stop from P White. That was Not sure what the time was on that, but that was some stop from him, because the gap really back to Cassian wasn't that large, and he's coming up that final corner, wasn't he, Castian, when he'd only just got into his box there. So pretty White, a magnificent stop there. So hats off to his pit crew for their speedy changes. Castian, meanwhile, we'll be hoping that his pit lane crew can be as quick as that, because he is going to need to come in very soon. And Hodgie might actually grab that second place off him, although he too is due for his stop. So this is where we're looking at the GR1s really. That's Life still holding off Graham in the GR3 class, so no real changes there. I think the battles are here in GR1 at the moment. Hodgie, is he going to stay out? He's going to stay out, so he's giving it another one. So we've probably got enough fuel for one more. So third place for him. Kian, where's he coming up? Oh, a battle here between Kian and Declan. Here we go, this is on. Declan trying to get round the outside of Kian. That doesn't work, but this is a great battle between the GR1s coming up towards turn 1. Or is it Kian going in? No, he isn't. So this is the way up to turn 1. Let's see what happens. Trying to defend is Kian, and Declan's going to go around the outside. If he can stay on the outside, he'll be on the inside, so it'd be a good move. He can take. No, he does a switch back. Back here, another switch back. No, great defender from Kian. Great driving between these two. What a battle this is. Declan really finding it hard to get past Kian at this point. Kian defending really, really well now. Who's going to... Oh, I think Kian's mucked up a little bit there. He has gone off a little bit wide. Oh, the pressure there from behind from Declan. Just got to Kian. Let's watch Kian as he comes up there. I think he just missed his braking marker. Just a little bit late, and he just running out a little bit wide there. So Declan up to 4th now. Kian gets it going back in 5th, and half a second penalty as well. That's harsh. It's really harsh for Kian. Didn't really gain an advantage there, did he? But yet still gets penalised with half a second. So that was a little bit unfair, I thought. See now if Castian. No, he hasn't in, isn't he? He's staying out. Is he staying out again? He is. And I think Hodgie might do. No, Hodgie has decided to go in, or has he? Or was just no, he was just going up the inside. Wow, up the inside there of Captain Slow. Well, he must one more lap must be enough for him, and Castian also is chancing it with another one. So Hodgie 3rd, Declan 4th, Kian in 5th, Nicky in 6th. Just running a little bit wide. Mystic Clegg in 7th. So what's he doing all the way down there? So Mystic Clegg actually is on the hard tyres, isn't he? Second penalty as well. It's not going to plan at the moment for Mystic Clegg. But you know, we've seen in early rounds that he clearly knows what he's doing out there in terms of strategy. So maybe this is all part of the plan. But at the moment, he's sitting in 7th place. Obviously quite a few of the guys ahead of him need to still pit, but grabbing these penalties is not going to help your cause, fortunately. Easy track to get penalties though. It is quite unforgiving. Now Graham, he's taken That's Life, so where was that move? What's happened to That's Life is... I'm not sure. Let's see if we can go back and find it. Well, I've missed it. I've been quite some way back. Must have been quite some way back then. That's Life. Oh, he must have gone in because he's got brand new tyres and fuel as well. So that's what's happened now. Graham also, but either it was a fight to pit lane. Didn't see him come in, but That's Life's obviously been in. So anyway, Graham is leading now. The GR3's up to 9th place. Graham. So actually, and he's on the mediums, and he's got plenty of fuel as well. So as Graham worked this to perfection to get a win here. 30 laps completed for the GR3s, and that would mean he's probably only got around 10 laps left, give or take. It's Life. 2nd place or 10th. a million miles behind Graham, but neither of them are going to need to change again. And of course, that's life's on hard tyres, whereas Graham's on the medium. So you would think that's life will be slightly slow, and he's under pressure now from Captain Slow. Look at this. Captain Slow could take this That's Life down here. He could get him at the left-hander on the brakes. Good move, gets it done. Captain Slow, Declan's up behind him as well, but That's Life will try and fight back. Captain Slow gets it up to 10th. That's Life back down to 11th place then on those hard tyres. Of course, Captain Slow on mediums as well, but they're not going to last to the end, so he's going to have to come in. So That's Life might actually get that spot back next couple of laps or two. So 10th for Captain Slow. That's Life is 11th. King Chin in 12th now. He's been in, come out. It's on the hard tyres. And back there in 12th place. White still leading the GR1s and still with that fastest lap, 1:21.6. Not sure that's going to get beaten. I don't think he's going to get beaten either tonight. I think he will get that win now as they're coming in also into the final 10 laps of the 45 for these boys. Archie up to second, and he hasn't gone in yet. So he has got that second place. Now where's Declan? Yeah, I mean he's got more than what Hodges got. Where's he coming round? Hodges there, Declan's there. So yeah, it's a fairly big gap. Hodges done really well to keep his fuel. Whether he's been fuel saving, I don't know, but must have to come in next time. He's got to, because he didn't have a lot of fuel last time. And I thought he was only going to get one more lap out of it, but clearly he's got another lap out of it as well. So he's done well with his fuels. Literally on the last little bit now, tyres are wearing, so I fancy he's not going to get another one in. It'd be impossible. Got to stay to the left here and through into pit lane, and there he goes. There's no way he was going to get another one out of that lot. So Hodges there in pit lane now. Declan is going to take him, so Hodges is going to drop back down to third. Will he drop back down to fourth though? If Kian is, where is he? He will. So Hodgie is going to drop a couple of places as Kian gets third, grabs that there now from Hodgie. Hodgie is still sitting in pit lane. Now as Castian could get Hodgie as well, you know. He might drop down to fifth place here. I think he's just coming out now, so no, he'll be all right there. So Hodgie just lost 2 places there. Declan and Kian. And out now is Hodgie. Castian just coming through in 5th place. Mr. Clegg has made a place now up to 6th. But still unusual to see Mr. Clegg down there in 6th place, isn't it? Normally up the sharp end. So quite working for him today, is it? Inky in 7th with a penalty. So actually he's not that far behind Mystic Clegg, is he, at this point? So maybe he can get that 6th place off of him. But he runs it a little bit wide, does he? Inky. He'll be losing a bit of time here anyway as he comes up to penalty zone shortly. Nathan in 8th place, still out there, and I was going to say enjoying it. I'm not sure he'll be enjoying it, I'm not sure, but either way, as I said, he don't give up, he will carry on, and that's fair play to this boy. Loves his racing, and just happy to be out doing what he loves doing. In 8th place there for Naif, and yeah, mark that off as another entertainment moment from Naif. Certainly knows where the grass is, and there it is again. Quite designed to be off-road, these cars, but seem to be working for him at the moment. Graham in the 9th place, or in 1st on the GR3s, is still there, ahead of That's Life. Still about the same gap really, but Graham will be fine now all the way through. 34 laps out of the whatever they're doing, 40 let's say, so may well be into almost the last 5 or 6 laps shortly as he comes up to start lap 35, Graham. So starting lap 35 now, That's Life also just about to start 35. Captain slow. In 11th place, King Chin 12th. One of those tracks that, again, it's a bit like Marmite, isn't it? I've said it before. It's you either like it or you don't. Some drivers take to it like duck takes to water, but others just can't get the swing of it. Really, just can't get the rhythm. It's all about rhythm around here. As you'd expect, being in Brazil, of course, we've got lots of rhythm in that country. But different ball game when you're out there driving these cars, or any car. Come to that, and maybe King Chin just doesn't fancy this tonight. In 2nd place behind P. White, who's a long way ahead of him, but Declan played in 2nd, so that's good for Declan so far. Now closest Hodgie, who's into 3rd now, so he has got back up to the podium places for Hodgie. He's actually not that far behind at all, is he? So still a possibility of getting 2nd. They're around lap 40 now, so actually it's not likely that he will now with 5 laps to go. 36 laps for GR3s. Maybe it isn't 40. I think it might be less than that. May well be sort of maybe 38, 39 laps for these. So certainly into their last few now for the GR3s. See Graham coming up now to complete this lap. To start lap 37. See what lap our leader's on. He's on 42, so actually, yeah, I think it might well be about 39, 40 laps for the GR3s. Talking of which, there's our leader Graham. The GR3s being taken by the leader of the GR1s, P. White. The inside and up the hill now. P. White has absolutely dominated this from the start, hasn't he? Led it from the start and he's not looked back. So his strategy's been bang on here. Been under absolutely no pressure from anybody throughout this race. She looks like he's on rails around here at the moment. Captain will be pleased with a second place. Anybody would, wouldn't they? Although his tyres are looking not great, but he probably will just about have enough to see them through to the end. He's only got 3 more laps to go after this one. It'll be close though. Hodgie, he's going to be fine, although the fuel does look a little bit low, but he'll be fine considering what he done previously. He'll be alright with that fuel. Tyres are fine for what's left. Castian got rear damage though. Castian's car there. He's obviously had a hit. Maybe someone's just given him a bit of a bang up there, backside there. Sitting in 4th though. That'll be fine for both fuel and tyres at this final stage. Is Kian, half a second penalties, he'll be fine as well. On the soft tyres, he's in 5th place. Mystic Clegg be good. So, but he's in 6th. He's not going to improve on that, I don't think. Nicky 7th. Again, should be okay with what they've got there. Graham and GR3s. Well, we know all these should be okay as well. So it's just a matter of how many laps these GR3s are going to be doing now. We'll find out in a sec whether 39 will be the final lap or not for the GR3s, because Graham's coming up to start the next lap now. So let's see what happens. Fancy it's probably 30. Fancy it's probably going to be 40 laps. Yeah, so it's not final lap, but I think this is probably the penultimate lap for the GR3s, as they're all getting a little bit close and personal. There's Nathan again, here he goes again, there's our man. Doing a couple of pirouettes there. Turn 1, down there in 9th place. I think he's just trying to stay out of the way there, and then ended up doing a couple of rotations. It's life, it's all getting really mixed up here now. These GR1s and GR3s are on track. He's in 10th place or 2nd in the group. Captain Slow in 11th or 3rd. So quite a good race, and Captain Slow. He's just held his own, not really got involved in much either, and just concentrate on what he had to do. King Jin talked about, haven't we? I think he'll be happy when this race is finished, if I'm honest. So we pick up Graham again, as he just at the same point really about to finish this lap 39 and to start lap 40, and I believe this is going to be the final lap for the GR3s. So let's see as he crosses the line. Bang, yes it is. So final lap now for the GR3s, and it looks like Graham's got this one sewn up. He's had a good race, Graham. Started on them hard tyres, did what he had to do, and then left the better tyres to the end. So no pressure from That's Life, who's in 10th place, who's just starting his final lap now. So all looking good there for Graham. Final lap for these boys as well, to 45. So we go back to our leader as he comes round now to take victory in the GR1s. It's P. White. Absolute dominance from start to finish, and well-deserved victory for him. Well done to P. White as he comes over and crosses the line. Winner of the GR1s, congratulations to him. Declan will be over the moon with this second place. So just got to get it around these final few corners, and he should be good to get that second place, as we also see Graham, I think, is just ahead of Declan. Track that is. No, he's just behind him. So let's go back to Graham and see him cross the line and take victory here for the GR3s. Well done to Graham. Another one who's just drove his race to perfection, and he wins. Congratulations on that. Declan here gets second place. Well done to Declan. Be happy with that. G has got that podium and will come in third place. That's Life, meanwhile, will get that second place as well. The GR3s, I can't see everybody cross the line, unfortunately. Hodgie gets that third place. That's Life does get the 10th place, or second. Captain Slow 11, King Chin in 12. See Hodgie come over. King gets 4th, well done. Castian will get 5th place. In the Mystic Clegg finished in 6th, Ninky in 7th, Nathan 8th, Graham in 01. And that's your race there from Interlagos in Brazil, round 5. So I hope you enjoyed that. Catch me again soon for round 6. And, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.